Hey there, travel beauty chasers, and welcome back to Chasing Travel Beauty with Stephanie. In today's episode, join me in Paris at Christmas time. It's no wonder they call this the City of Lights. After a short flight from Catania to Paris, I made it to my home for the next couple of days, the enchanting Paris Marriott Opera Ambassador Hotel. So I don't have a room with a view, but I think I'm pretty satisfied with my room here. I absolutely love the butterflies painted on the wall. For those of you who don't know, I have a side hustle business called Claudia Chic Boutique, and our logo is a butterfly. So here's your shower stall, big mirror, and come into the main sleeping area. You can see they have it set up so you can make your coffee, which I won't be doing that. I'll drink more tea here. I did cappuccinos while I was in Italy because, well, when in Italy, do as the Italians. But now that I'm here in Paris, they, I think, do both tea and coffee. So I will go with my tea because that's what I prefer. So, nice room. I'm satisfied. I'm hoping that this bed is going to grant me a wonderful, wonderful night's sleep tonight. Okay, so I'm in Galeries Lafayette, and it is a madhouse. Everyone's trying to get this gorgeous Christmas tree in the middle, and I'm sure some people are shopping. This is what you get when you come to Paris. You get fancy, you get presentation. Wow. This is pumpkin something soup with something else. I don't quite remember, but it looks beautiful. I hope it tastes as good as it looks. Okay, so it's a huge bowl, but it's not very deep. It was maybe a half a cup of soup, but when I tell you, it was delicious, and it had like these smoked pistachio nuts in the bottom. Oh my gosh, so good. I give it a 10 out of 10. Okay, so they claim this is trout. It looks a lot like salmon, but we're getting ready to try it out. Hopefully whatever it is delicious. So I don't know in which places in the world trout looks like this, but I tried to send it back, but they claim this is not salmon, it's trout. It tastes like salmon, it looks like salmon. You know what? It's probably salmon. But I will say this, it tastes delicious. So it's salmon, but it's delicious salmon, and the potatoes are amazing. Okay, after a little research on our friendly Google, it does say that there is a type of trout that looks like salmon. So I'm going to take them at their word that this is trout and not salmon. Whatever it is delicious. And this beautiful pear and chocolate dessert was the perfect ending to a delicious dinner. Okay, so this is crazy. I was in my pajamas in my bed watching a YouTube channel, about to fall asleep. The alarm was going off for like the last 2 minutes. So then I throw on clothes. People are running out of the building like, what the heck? Now I gotta go downstairs and find out if we're supposed to be in the building or out the building. As you can see, everybody's going back to their rooms. We have it all clear, but talk about terrifying. Absolutely terrifying. Oh my God. The joys of travel. So I'm out here in these Paris streets, and you know, it's cold in Paris. It ain't kind of cold. It's like real cold. You know what? I need to go in here and see if they have the perfume that I want. I'll be right back. Didn't have it. And they looked at me like I was crazy, like they never heard of the perfume. So let me go to Galeries Lafayette, which is where I got the perfume many years ago. And I'm very sensitive to fragrances, so I can't wear every perfume. And this is one that I found that doesn't make me feel like I'm choking. So I'm gonna see if I can find it. Last night, the Galeries Lafayette was so filled with people. It was an impossible task to talk to anyone, but today looks like things should be much better because people are still, it seems, not out yet, which is amazing. And today's Saturday, so hopefully people are sleeping in. I was supposed to be out here an hour ago. It's 11:30, so I myself am late getting started. So this has to be the absolutely biggest H&M I've ever seen. So we're gonna go check that out and see what we can. Okay, so it's still crowded in here this morning, but it's supposed to be only about a third of what it was last night. So it certainly feels a lot more doable. I'm gonna see if I can find the perfume collab in here, which would make my day. And I'm gonna try to go to the rooftop. Oh God, there's a place on the rooftop where you can see the Eiffel Tower. It's gonna try that. And there's a place La Terrace. I guess that's nice. Let's try. Let's go all the way up first. I haven't made it to the terrace yet, but this is an area where they're selling luggage, and it's got a beautiful city view, and you can see Montmartre right there. And hopefully in a minute I'm going to be able to go find the view that has the Eiffel Tower. Stay tuned. Much to my dismay, it says that the rooftop is closed today. It's terrible. So when you come to Paris and this is the sign you're with, not cool. And they even have a guard there to make sure you don't go upstairs. So right now it's really cloudy and you can't see it, but the Eiffel Tower sits right behind there. Once the clouds lift, we'll be able to see it. But we decided we would sit down and have a little lunch since we haven't eaten lunch or breakfast. So one of the keys when traveling is no matter what your plan is, always have a plan B. So we're gonna just sit in the restaurant here in Galeries Lafayette, have a nice little lunch, and hope that the clouds will lift, and before we leave we'll be able to show you guys the amazing view with the Eiffel Tower. Okay, so this is my miso soup. I'm hoping it's going to be delicious. My edamame was actually kind of mushy, so I'm not thrilled with that. Hoping that I'm going to fare a lot better with my miso soup, and for sure by the time my sushi comes. Because when you see the people that work here eating here, you go, okay, the food is supposed to be delicious, but maybe I picked the wrong thing. Well, we have finished our meal, And as we take a look at this view, the clouds are still there. And you can only see a little speck of the Eiffel Tower still. So we're gonna go ahead and pay and get out of here. It says it's a 2-mile walk. It wasn't cold. I wouldn't walk it since I walked 8 miles or more in Italy, but it's a little too cold for that. So I think what we're gonna go do is hop on the big bus of Paris. You see right there. It takes you all around Paris. So I think that's what we're gonna do today, get a little bit of the temperatures. So okay, we'll take you guys with us. Stay tuned. Okay, I didn't expect to see this. This looks interesting. I'm still in Galeries Lafayette. Finished my meal and now I'm about to head out. And they're giving us a little light show with the 360 Christmas. That's pretty cool. I want to know, how do you get to be on that platform there? I'm guessing it costs money. Might be worth it? I don't know. Okay, so key tip is to book the glass walk experience at Galeries Lafayette. You can't just, oh, keep moving, keep moving, keep moving. People are coming off, keep moving. Yeah, see, I gotta get out of here. It's too many people. This is crazy. My crowd's like, okay, so when you come to Paris, you of course have to get macarons, and these actually taste better than Ladurée. So Ladurée gets all the promotion, but it's more sweet. These are less sugary tasting and more flavorful and lighter, more delicious. I was just told bad news that they no longer carry the brand, the French brand, Printemps. So, but here's Louis Vuitton. Do I go in? Do I just go look? I mean, you gotta at least just look, right? So I gotta go look. So of course, when you're in Paris, you just have to look in the Louis Vuitton store, and the cute little look like luggage bags were calling my name, but I resisted the temptation because I don't need to spend the money. But just absolutely beautiful, absolutely beautiful. And then I saw the guy custom designing a woman's piece of luggage. I didn't even know they did that. So cool. Hop on off bus. It is absolutely freezing. We're texting. This is what we do in search of beauty. I'm doing what Louis Vuitton store on the Champs-Élysées. And we have this silver, call it platinum case. And it looks like we're in there, which is so crazy. I'm sure it's not. That would be way too expensive, I would think. But then again, they're making so much money. Who knows? It is beautiful. Very lovely. So I don't know how much of that. I don't think it's part of the store. The store is this part. This section here is the store. Which is already huge because it's not like just several. There is a long line outside of the Louis Vuitton store. People just waiting to get in there and go spend their money. Okay, so I think Christmas must be the absolute worst time to come here to Paris. I have never seen lines like this in the 4 or 5 times I've been here to Paris. So. And it's freezing. So it's freezing and the lines are long. Note to self, last time we're coming here, Christmas time. So you can see the Eiffel Tower is still covered by fog clouds, unfortunately. This is where you get the little cruise. Yeah, it is. Right on the Seine. Well, unfortunately, it looks like we're not going to see the full Eiffel Tower today with all of the low hanging clouds, but even just getting this glimpse is still beautiful. Under the Eiffel Tower. It's so flipping cold. I don't have my gloves on. There it is, but as you can see, you can't see it all. You can't see the bottom part. And I'm so cold and I'm saying to myself, why am I doing this to myself? you see that they're doing the display, the light show that they do every night, I think for 5 minutes or so at the top of every hour. It will be improved if you could see the whole thing, the crowds have been hanging out it's beautiful nonetheless. I'm here in Paris, and Mommy never got here, but she loved crepes and always talked about having a crepe in Paris. She wanted to get one when we were in Quebec. So, Mommy, this is a crepe for you. Miss you. So the Greek journey is just that journey. It has hills and valleys and many low moments. But I'm grateful to God that He gives me the strength to persevere and to do by celebrating her, eating, loving her. So that wasn't bad. It was pretty tasty because what's not to love when you have bread and cheese? So it was pretty tasty. Not what I kind of remember crepes to be when I had crepes in Quebec, like when I was in the 5th grade. It was the last time I think I had crepes. They were crispy-ish. And this was just, very soft. But again, bread and cheese, you can never go wrong. All right, well, I'm going to hit the streets. I'm going to try to go to Zara. I'm going to try to go to, what is it called? Carvan. They have a flagship store on the Champs-Élysées, but they have a store not too far from the Zara. So I'm going to hit the Zara. I'm going to see if I can find this location for this perfume that they no longer sell at Galeries Lafayette, but the French perfumery has its own stores here. So cross my fingers, I actually can get it. Stay tuned. So I'm in the huge, ginormous Zara store in Paris. So one of the things that I love, they of course only have the smalls and extra smalls. But we're going to keep looking and see if we can find something to wear for New Year's Eve service. Keep looking. Now this little coat is so cute, it doesn't show up well on video. But I don't need a coat. Okay, so we need to be terrace. This is in Printemps. So let's head to the terrace. Looks like the terrace is outside and gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. So I was read about this somewhere. So I didn't read anything or see any YouTube videos about this, so hopefully first to tell you guys about this. Also an outdoor terrace at the top of this apartment store on Busan. As you can see, it's still an overcast day, but look, you can actually see the full Eiffel Tower. So that's awesome. Let's just give you on my way, just looking for the Zara and my perfume after having a crepe in honor of my mom who passed away. And so she's winking at me, and God is giving me a beautiful surprise here. So I'm grateful. Really grateful. Mom and the Lord both know I love a beautiful view, and this is certainly one. And it's not as cold today, which is such a blessing. Because I'm out here on this rooftop and I'm not freezing. So for that, I'm also grateful. Now, if I could just go downstairs in this department store and find something to wear for New Year's Eve, it'll be a 100% successful day. I'm gonna give you guys one last pass through this view, stopping right here. We all come to Paris to see for sure. Beautiful Eiffel Tower. Well, we're gonna head down here and see what we can find in the store to get ourselves an outfit for New Year's Eve. Hopefully we'll find something. In the meantime, check out this beautiful stained glass window. Well, the saleswoman just filled me in on the sad truth. She told me that in this entire department store, they do not have extra large as a size. I mean, talk about breaking somebody's heart. I knew I was looking and all I was seeing were smalls and extra smalls. I've seen a medium here and there, but I haven't even seen larges. And so she said, nope, not in the whole store. They have anything to fit me. They just broke my heart. That's all I can say. But I guess they saved my pocket as well. Okay, so we just made the lady a liar because here's an XL. But like, we don't love it, and we definitely don't love it for $690, right? And the truth is that it would go with black and white, and it's sparkly, so it could work for New Year's Eve, but for that price, I think we should love it. So, we're walking over to the Champs-Élysées to find a flagship store for the perfumier that we were looking for. And voila! I guess no matter where you are in the city, you will eventually see the Eiffel Tower if you make enough turns. So, I clearly made enough turns. Let's see what we get to. Beautiful gallery on my way towards Champs-Élysées. I would go, but I don't have much time. Okay, so when you start seeing long lines like this, you know something good must be around the corner. So let's see what's going around the corner here. I guess we're going to go over the line for. This store that they're all waiting for. That's nice. Okay, so this whole perfume thing is I don't know, a fox chase. So I get here to this place called Printemps. She said they no longer have it. They no longer have the lease to do the perfume. She's like, and if you maybe try to get it online, it probably won't even be the real thing. OMG. So it looks like I'm coming up 0 for 0. No outfit for New Year's Eve and no perfume. Okay, such is life. C'est la vie. Okay, so we are about to have our last meal. Yeah, I think last meal, not just last dinner, while we're here in Paris. And we are at the Cafe George the Champs-Élysées. We are getting risotto with scallops, and we're going to try their special of the day, a non-alcoholic drink with 100% fresh mango, orange juice, and a bit of Sprite. So hopefully our last meal will be a delicious one. Okay, so here's our drink. It looks delicious. I hope it tastes as good as it looks. And they're pairing it with now, what he didn't tell me was that it was going to be all icy. It is freezing outside, and I don't know if I would have gone with this if I had known it was going to be like a slushie. Okay, well, I have to say the drink is a 10 out of 10. The mango with the orange juice, with the lime, with the nuts, with a little bit of kick to it with the Sprite. It's delicious. It's a good choice. So the risotto flavor, mushroom risotto flavor was good, but it was definitely like more on the mushy side. So not the level that you get in Italy, but you know, for a French risotto, I give it a solid 7.5 out of 10, maybe even an 8 out of 10. The scallops, some were good, some were tough, so I'm not sure how fresh they really were. But again, 7.5 to 8 out of 10. This is the after on the mango orange milk drink. It was absolutely delicious, and it wasn't as cold as I thought it was going to be. I give it a solid 10 out of 10. Okay, so clearly this is one of those mass-produced commercial desserts. I should not have gone with it, but it's probably going to be delicious. Okay, so Paris is known for its desserts. And this is just your typical chocolate lava cake. Nothing special, but if you just want a little dessert, it is what it is. So not the best for my last meal in Paris, but it was okay. Sitting on the Champs-Élysées with an amazing view, lots of people watching to do, so it's all good. So after that meal, I saw the hop on bus and decided, let's jump on and get this back over to my area. Of course, it gives me another opportunity to see all of the amazing sights that Paris has to offer. And that Eiffel Tower, she is such a beauty. The Eiffel Tower is painted every 7 years with 60 tons of paint. This is how she keeps her beauty. Paris in December absolutely lives up to her name. She is the City of Lights. Way. So many people are here for my liking, but I gotta walk back to get to the hotel. So I don't have a choice. So you can see it's all lit up and beautiful, and the people are here. The Galeries Lafayette, all the things that they do. So we are out here. Our flight is 3 hours delayed, so we had the idea of, well, we gotta go see the Sacre Car. It was the only thing we didn't get close enough to while we were here the whole time. So we're on our way walking there now. Of course it's so good because we needed a good workout this morning after all the food we ate last night. or yesterday all day. So we are on our way there now, and can't wait to show you guys some amazing pictures once we get there. So it looks like each of the little areas has their own Merry Christmas sign announcing their area, which is pretty cool. But as you can see, there's a little hint of the Sacre-Cœur. We're almost there. So it looks like I wasn't the only one with the idea of being up at sunlight to go to the Sacre-Cœur. It looks like a bunch of other tourists are also on their way there. Okay, so somehow I got off of the route and it looks like it's straight up steps. So that's where we're going right now. So I'm thinking I should have just stayed behind the tourist group, but I was trying to go fast. Well, we said we wanted a little bit of a workout before we had to get on the plane for 10 hours. So this was God's way of answering our prayers. Those are the steps. I just got a few more to go. I'm almost there. Here we go. As you can see, we're so close. We're so close. We're so close. We gotta take a break. There's an elevator. OMG. Up is the hardest. We don't need it to go down. We always find these things after the fact. Okay. So, here we are close. A few more stairs. We're gonna walk this first level. See what we see. There are people already leaving. They were the early birds. But got here right as the sun was coming up clearly. But hey, we made it. Look at that. Not even an elevator. It's like a cable car. We should have done that. We might do it on the way down. We'll see. We'll see. It just depends on how much time we have left. So, as you can see, it's cloudy, it's foggy, like the first day when we arrived. Not sure if we're going to see the Eiffel Tower or not, but let's keep walking and see what we get. Let's see. No, I don't see her. The Tower d'Eiffel. Somewhere she should be off in the distance, but we don't see her. Okay, so you see, I think the Eiffel Tower is right in there, but we can't see it. But still a lovely, city view nonetheless. But we took so many pictures of the Eiffel Tower yesterday, so honestly, we're in good shape there. Our real reason for coming up here today is what we didn't get up close to see, which is this beauty right here, the Sacre-Cœur. She's a beauty. And we're just in time for the ringing of the bells. Just in time for the ringing of the bells. Since we're here, we might as well keep going up steps, see how close we can get to maybe actually going inside. I mean, it's a church. I'm guessing it should be open, but maybe not. Let's see. I think I see an open door. Nope, I don't see an open door, but I see people coming out. So, let's see. Alright, so, given that these people are enclosed behind a gate, that simply means you have to pay to go in. And given that we don't have much time today, don't think we're going to pay to go in because we won't get our money's worth. So we've gotten our pictures. We'll just explore a little bit more and on our way. This right here is a really pleasant surprise. It's free. We're going in. We're going in. Now, what's not free is if you want to go up to the panoramic view from the dome, all the way up there, then you have to go to the ticket office and pay. But we just want to go inside the church and see what it looks like. So we're going to go to that. Sometimes you can just keep walking around, see what you're going to find. Sometimes they're the most delightful surprises. So I've been to Paris, probably 6, 7 times. I've been inside the Sacre-Cœur. Look how absolutely beautiful this mural is. Okay, so now we need to act like we have a flight to catch. We need to get back to the hotel, and as soon as we get there, check out, get in a taxi. But let's just take in the view one last time and say au revoir to Patty. Time is just not on our side, but it would have been delicious. Okay, so note to self. The next time I come to Paris, when I want to get the fresh baked bread, when I want to get the authentic Parisian cheeses, fresh fruits, I need to come to the Rentre section because they have all the cute bakeries and you can see that they're like making everything fresh. And look at this little fruit market. Like, this would have been the whole thing to do. Thank you so much for watching, and keep chasing travel beauty wherever your journeys may take you. Please be sure to subscribe. It costs you nothing, but it would mean the world to me.